Hello everyone, welcome to the course Web Programming Practicals using HTML5 introduced by TechnoLytics. Take IT easy. In today's practical, we are going to design a web page demonstrating all style sheet types. Basically, CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. CSS saves a lot of work. It can control the layout of multiple web pages all at once. Cascading Style Sheet is used to format the layout of a web page. With CSS, you can control the color, font, the size of text, the spacing between elements, etc. CSS can be added to HTML document in three ways. Inline CSS, which will use the style attribute inside HTML element. Please remember, inline CSS will use style as an attribute. Internal Css, which will use a style as an element in the head section. And third one is external CSS, which will use a link element to link to an external CSS file. Let's understand all these three types of CSS one by one. Inline CSS. An inline CSS is used to apply a unique style to a single HTML element. An inline CSS uses the style attribute of an HTML element. Consider this example. Here HTML tag is there, then body tag is there, and we have used h1 tag. Along with this, we have used style as a property. So h1 tag is having a property style where you have changed the text color as red. So color colon red. So its property is color and text color, and the value is red. So you are trying to give text color red for this particular h1 tag. So whatever you have written inside, that is TechnoLytics learning will change with the red color. For this p tag, you have given the style using the style attribute, and you have changed the text color as blue. Whatever you have written, that is take ITEC. So this will be displayed with blue color with p tag. Please remember, this inline CSS is specifically for a particular tag. With which tag you are using style attribute, it will change change the style of that particular tag only. Okay. Next is internal CSS. And internal CSS is used to define a style for a single HTML page. And internal CSS is defined in the head section of an HTML page within a style element. Please remember, here we are not going to use style as an attribute, but we are going to use style as an element, or you can say as a tag. In which section? In head section. For example, you can see HTML tag we have written inside this head tag is there. Inside this we have used style tag. Here we have changed the style of h1, particularly h1 tag, and we have made the text color as red. How we have used the property color colon red semicolon. This is the way you will write the CSS. And for p tag, you have changed the text color as blue. Again, you are using the same property color colon, and the value is blue. So wherever you will use p tag in your page, or you will use h1 tag in your page, your respective text color will be changed. Now inside the body section, we have used h1. So whatever is written inside this h1 tag, automatically it will change the text color as red. So TechnoLytics learning will be displayed with the red color because it is it has used h1 tag. And take IT easy, since it has used p tag, it will change the color as blue. Okay, so this is what your internal CSS is. So remember, in internal CSS, you will be using this style element inside the head section, and this CSS will change the style of the entire page wherever you have used that respective tag. Next is external CSS. Here you have to use a separate file with an extension .css. So we have created styles.css one file over here where we have written h1 tag, and we have changed the text color as red, and p tag we have changed the text color as blue. And this file, this particular content we have stored in a separate file with an extension .css. Fine. Then we have used another HTML where we will be linking it to this particular CSS. Let's see how. An external style sheet is used to define the style for many HTML pages. Okay, so to use an external style sheet, add a link to it in the header section of each HTML page. Now here you have used HTML tag, then head tag. Inside this you have used link element and you have used an attribute rel. That means you are relating to the style sheet, and href, that is hyperlink references, which file, the name of the file is styles.css. So that you have to specify over here. So remember, inside the head section, you have to use link tag with two attributes. One is rel and another is href. Then you have closed the head section, you have started the body section. You have used h1p, the various tags with different content. So wherever you will use h1 and p throughout this page, it will change that style of that particular respective tag. And same way you can link this particular styles.css in n number of web pages. So respective web pages will change its look and feel. This is very helpful to keep the consistent look and feel for your entire website, which is a very important feature of any of the website. Let's try all these types practically. So first is inline style. Here I have already written the code which I have explained you. So inline style, I have written h1 and style attribute, change the color as red, etc. Let's run this on the browser. The name of my file was inlinecss.html. So you can see the h1 text color is red and the p tag text color is blue. Next, I would like to show you example of internal CSS. I have already written the code, but here remember we have used style as a tag. Okay, I'll just show you beside that inline was there so that you can see the difference. Here style was an attribute with any of the tag, but here we are using in internal style as an element. So respective tags, we have changed the text color and accordingly we have written the content. So you can see all these h1 tag will have the red color and p tag will be having the blue text color. Let's try. The file name is internal css and you can see the output heading with red color and paragraph with blue color. Let me teach you now the styles.css. This is an external file. You can see this. Please remember that you have to save this file with an extension .css, and here you have specified the styles for h1 and p. And another external css I have created where I'm trying to link this particular styles.css. So using the link tag inside the head section with the attribute rel and href. Rel is to just to make it clear that you are linking a style sheet, and href is the name of that particular style sheet. So after this particular link tag inside the head section, n number of times wherever you will use this particular tag, it will take automatically the styles you have specified in styles.css file. So it will change this TechnoLytics learning with red color and take IT easy with blue color because you have used h1 and p1 tag respectively. Let's run it. The name of the file was external css, which I'll change it. And you can see an output. h1 with red color and p1 with blue color. So that's all in this video. On behalf of Team TechnoLytics, I thank you all for attending today's session and wish you all a very happy learning. Please like and subscribe our channel for more and more such practicals.